People don't know where I come from. It's been a long road. I was about 36, 37 at the time, in and out of penitentiary. I was so confused. I wanted change, didn't know how to obtain it. I had so many downfalls, so many doors shut in my face. Every time I tried to change my life, every time I tried to do it right, the devil ripped the cover from under my feet, man. I was about ready to give up. Sick of starting over. Mentally and emotionally, I was crushed. I contemplated suicide a couple times. You know, it was a time when I was in the penitentiary where I decided, I don't believe in God anymore. I don't believe in anything anymore. How could God allow one person to go through so much strain and pain in his life? Being homeless for 2 months with 4 kids, living out of a truck and in the hotel in the middle of the winter with a truck with no heat. We got blessed with this house and we moved in this house with no furniture. We're sleeping on dirty clothes piles. And people don't know what that's like. But we did it. But then one day I woke up out of my why me attitude and just took a look at my life and realized it wasn't God's fault. I said to myself, you know what? My life's like this because of the choices I've made. Took ownership of what I've done. I'm trying to make something better of it. 70 times 7 is what flipped the switch for me. Without that switch being flipped, I was dead, prison, or on the run. And I think I can honestly say that. As I anticipated going to 70 times 7, I was like, here we go again, another program. Because I've already done 11 and a half years in and out the penitentiary. I've been through so many programs in my life. When I first walked into 70 times 7, the warmness that I got from all the staff, the fact that they show consistency in their emotions towards me, made me want to change. Knowing that a lot of the staff members were once in my shoes, seeing someone who was once where I was at, making it every day, having a career, it made me realize I could do it too. I met a guy named Joe Howard who came in to speak to the class, and he was partner in the company that I work for now. And he gave me an opportunity and opened doors for me that nobody else would open. He really cared about me making it and coming up in life, and he became more than a mentor to me. He became like a brother and family. I could call and talk to him if I need something. If I just need a shoulder, he's there.
From my experience bumping my head, going to jail just for a couple months and experiencing not being able to open a door or have your own privacy when you sleep or have an extra blanket when you get cold is things that I take as a blessing. Also gives me the ability to relate and understand. People gave me a chance. People believed in me, what I had. So it was only right for me to give back.
And because of the people I've met, I was able to get rid of the ones I didn't need in my life. I got extended family, not just teachers, staff members. I really came out with friendships and bonds that probably last forever. So by helping me resurrect the man that I knew I had inside of me, helped me to be that man for my family as well. When I went to prison, my oldest boys were 3, 4, and 5. When I came home, they were in middle school. I watched my kids grow through pictures. And now that I'm home, I do everything I can do to be the example to my kids as I flip my life. So they get to see the consequences of both sides of the fence.
He changed. When Jabu came into our lives, he changed us all. To have somebody under the roof that will always be there for me, no matter what I do. My dad loves me every day.
I think Jabu is the best dad that I ever had because he always takes me fishing and I always hear him talk to me every day after school. And I like how every time when I'm scared up in my room when I'm sleeping, he always lets me come in his room and I fall asleep really quick. And that's why I like him so much.
70 times 7 has been everything to me and my family. Redemption. Redemption to me is loss and finding it again. Redemption to me is me being able to forgive myself and others forgiving me. Redemption to me is my family. Redemption to me is me being able to be me and realize that I'm not my mistakes. That's what redemption is to me.